Hello, Matthews Gatos here. In this video, we're going to look at the steps for adding fractions. So let's get started. Step number one, if you have any mixed numbers are a combination of a whole number with a fraction. I want you to write those as improper fractions first. So looking at my question, I have a mixed number here, 2 2/3. So step number one, I'm going to multiply the denominator 3 by the whole number. So 3 times 2 is 6. And then add on the numerator of 2, which is 8. That is going to become my new numerator. Keep the denominator the same. And now I'm going to do 8/3 plus 1/5. So again, I did 3 times 2 plus 2 to get 8. Okay, step number two, find a common denominator for the two fractions. So let's look at 3 is the first denominator. So skip counting by 3's to find the lowest common multiple with 5. So just list out the first couple ones. Do the same thing for 5. So I'm skip counting. I'm going up by 5 at a time. And I want to see what number matches. And I can see that 15 is the smallest number that matches. So what I want to do is create an equivalent fraction where they're each out of 15. So looking at the 3, to go from 3 to 15, I would multiply by 5. Because 5 times 3 is 15. But in math, I need to be fair. So I need to do 5 times 8 is 40 in the numerator. Look at your second fraction. To go from 5 to 15, I need to multiply by 3 because 5 times 3 is 15. But I need to be fair. 1 times 3 is 3. So now that the denominators are the same, I'm going to add the numerator, step 3, 40 plus 3, and place it over the common denominator, 15. Now, step number 4 is to write the answer in lowest terms. So I don't see any common factors. However, this is an improper fraction, so I have to go backwards and write it as a mixed number. So I know it's an improper fraction because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So what I need to do is see how many groups of 15 there are in 43. So I know for sure there's one group. So 15 out of 15. Plus I know there's another group, 15 out of 15. Now 15 plus 15 is 30. To get up to 43, I'm going to add on another 13. So notice that the denominator stayed the same. Let's check to see if I did that right. 15 plus 13 should be 43. So I'll just do that on the side over here. So I do 15 and 15 and 13. 5, 10, 3 is 13, 43. So yes, I did that correctly. So 15 out of 15 is really 1. Plus 15 out of 15, that's 1 whole, plus 13 out of 15. All together, my answer is going to be 1 and 1 is 2 wholes and 13 out of 15 left over. So that's how I add it using the common denominator method. I just want to show you guys a little shortcut, which is that butterfly method that we talked about in another video. So step 1 is still the same. Change the mixed number to an improper fraction. So 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2 is 8 out of 3. So I'm at that same starting point as before. Now here comes my butterfly. So I'm going to do 3 times 1, which is 3. I'm going to do on the other side 8 times 5, which is 40. So I'm going to add 40 to 3 and get 43. And then I multiply my denominators together. So it's a happy butterfly. 3 times 5 is 15. And then I reduce it just like I did in the last step that you saw. So I know that 43 over 15 reduces to 2 and 13 out of 15. So I kind of like the butterfly, the happy butterfly method here for adding, but you choose whichever method makes the most sense for you. So I hope this video helped, and I'll see you for the next one.